Namaste. Welcome, everyone. It's Anita with Empirical Grace Acupressure. I am streaming live from Instagram, both our YouTube channels, Empirical Grace and Empirical Grace Fertility and Weight Loss, and of course, TikTok. I've been on all these platforms for almost like 5-6 years now. So if you've been watching us and following us, everything I do is to educate. This is in addition to your doctor's recommendations. Also, I'm big into self-care. I want you to get 20 minutes of acupressure. All the lives are found on both our YouTube channels, so be sure to check it out. And especially if you're a man or have a man in your life, the men's health section on the main YouTube channel, Empirical Grace, is really great. So please, use that. And also, we're doing great things at Empirical Grace. All our monetization money is going towards funding 2 future free clinics, one near Hyderabad, India, another one in Washington, D.C. So know that it's going towards a good cause. Also, I have some exciting things to announce today. We're waiting for a few more followers to come on TikTok, and then we'll do a good solid 15-20 minutes of acupressure. I wanted to announce that we've got beautiful malas. If you're not sure what a mala is, it helps to bring about energy into your life, what you desire. And these are handmade and blessed, and they come with an ornament. You can just tell me the color. I'm wearing a red one, but there's also a multicolor one, clear, white, blue, and so forth. We also have books. We have a weight loss book, a men's health book, and also a women's book. And also really great stuff tonight, I'm finally going to announce it, is that we have these great acupressure socks that can guide you as to what to do. So we have one for weight loss, which tells you where to acupress for what. And I'm going to go ahead and demo that during the lives today. And we also have a women's health one and so forth. Okay, fantastic. We have 300 people on TikTok. So let's go ahead and get started. So today we're going to focus a little bit on weight loss, but we're also going to help with cortisol, with that, which can impact so many different things. So we are going to start off by doing a face point, then a head point, and then we're also going to do an ear point. And also I'm going to guide you on the acupressure socks, what to do on the feet, as well as hand points. So first protocol that we're going to do is everybody circle the eyes. And while you do this, I want you to breathe in from your nose. Again, so much of stress, right? Stress, cortisol, right? Cortisol can impact weight loss because it can induce more cravings. Also, it can disrupt your sleep. It can disrupt your pooping. Also, if you're really low in energy, it can also inhibit your energy, right? So this is a great protocol that is going to do many things for you. It's going to help you if you're struggling with headaches and migraines. It's also going to help you if you are struggling with sinus trouble. It's also going to help you if you're struggling with that deep fatigue, because again, if you're not sleeping well, it's going to induce more cravings, so that it's going to be hard for you to stay on your weight loss journey. This can also help with metabolism as it relaxes the temples and relaxes the jaw to help you. Again, this is a great acupressure point for blood pressure. So doing this a few minutes throughout the day, especially in the morning and evening, can help relax you, can help balance out that hormone, because this right here is yin tong. It can help with anxiety, trauma. Of course, work with your mental health expert. But this is a natural self-care way to help with FSH, LH, estrogen, progesterone, gentlemen, testosterone. It can also help you with just balancing that cortisol. So this is a fantastic point that you can do. See how easy that was? We're going to do that for a little bit longer. Next protocol that I want to do is we're going to go ahead from yin tong, and then we're going to acupress along the jawline all the way back up. So remember, you have little Adam and Anna here. Adam and Anna's mirror image just like this, and also mirror image just like this, as well as mirror image just like this, as well as 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 like this. So we are going to acupress just like this. And again, while you do the acupressure, I want you to breathe in from your nose. So I want you to go ahead and wow, we have a total new crowd on the weight loss channel and Empirical Grace. So thank you for joining me. Love it that you're there, and a decent crowd on our other YouTube channel. And also, wow, the tonight is all lit. I'm going to have to come on here more often during this time. But this is also a great protocol. This is also safe to do when you're pregnant. So this protocol can help relax the jaw, which can help boost metabolism. This protocol right here can also help you if you're struggling with weight loss and blood pressure, which is a common concern. Also, I like this protocol for gentlemen because it can give them that sexy jawline, and also this protocol right here can help bring blood flow for a fuller beard. Also, this protocol right here, as you have right here, can help you with having pooping, right? Because the mirror image of the body is right here where it helps the spleen, stomach, large intestine, and colon and small intestine. So when you acupress like this, you are getting so many things for weight loss. It's really powerful. Also, ladies, when you're struggling to regulate your cycle, this is also powerful because the uterus is mirror image just like this. The eyes represent the ovaries, can help you if you're trying to conceive, IUI or IVF. And also, gentlemen, I never forget about you. This is also a great protocol to open up nasal passageways, helping you with nitric oxide, which is going to help you in the bedroom. So this is a fantastic protocol that you can do. I want you to get in the habit of doing this and also this protocol for a few minutes in the morning and evening or throughout the day. I tend to do this throughout the day, and this has helped me greatly. So fantastic thing that you can do. All right, next thing that we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and focus on the top of the head. So all the acupressure tools can be found in the link in the bio for acupressure. You don't have to use the tools, but these are helpful, and I like the way it feels. Some follower asked me the other day if she can just use her comb, and I said absolutely. And in Chinese medicine, kind of a wood comb is helpful to de-stressing. So this is plastic, but if you want to use a wood comb, I wonder if I have one. I think I need to organize my tools a little bit better, but I absolutely do have a wood comb. Let me see if I can bring one out. If I can't bring one out quickly, we're going to go ahead and do it. I do have a wood comb. I just can't seem to find it quickly. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and acupress right here. I want you to go ahead and acupress just like this. This can do many things. And when you acupress the top of the head, I want you to also acupress the side of the head too. So this is a great protocol for many things. It's going to help bring blood flow to the tummy. Remember, 80% of the serotonin in the body is in the tummy, right? And it also can, if you balance that serotonin, guess what? You're going to have less cravings, which is going to be helpful. This can also bring blood flow to the small intestine, large intestine, and colon. This can help boost metabolism. And gentlemen, this can help improve nitric oxide, build your core, also build your back. And ladies, this can bring blood flow to the uterus, as the top of the body represents the lower part of the body. So this is a fantastic thing that you can do. We have a really good question that came in through the chat, and the person asked that she has PCOS and is struggling to lose weight. So a couple things that I want to tell you really quick is, if you have PCOS, this is a fantastic protocol for you because the eyes represent the ovaries, and this can also help balance out hormones. So you can definitely do this protocol, and then you can also acupress just like this. This can also help stimulate ovulation and help with that hormone balance. Also, in the acupressure socks, we have a couple of points that you can do to help with that hormone balance. So this is the weight loss sock. I'm going to go ahead and go to the women's sock for a second, and we have the women's sock over here. And if you are thinking about doing the acupressure, then there is a point, it's called PCS support, on the first toe right here, where the first toe becomes the plantar part of the body. So this is a great acupressure point for PCOS support. And also, this is also the hormone balance support, which is gallbladder 21 as well. So this is something you can do. Now, if you're wondering where that is on the hand, the good news about the acupressure sock is that you can also put it on your hand, and it also mirror images. So let me show you on the hand. And again, hand points and foot points and the ankle and wrist points don't do if you're pregnant. So usually, pregnant women, we have to make special. So if you are struggling with PCOS, you can also do the acupressure protocol, which is large intestine 4, and you can also do triple warmer 3 right here. So that's a nice way to help support you. Again, hand points and foot points don't do if you're pregnant. So really good. Okay, what's good for sadness? So sadness is a real concern, right? Everybody struggles with sadness. It's definitely tough. So what you can do for sadness is a couple of different things. For sadness, you can do yin tong, and you can also, as long as you're not pregnant, do triple warmer 3. So for sadness, yin tong and triple warmer 3. Do not underestimate the amount of acupressure that I want you to do. A lot of people, I think, just do 1 point. Like, it didn't work. You got to get 20 minutes of acupressure in. It's meant to be a therapy. It's meant to help stimulate the blood flow and work in that way. In the mirror imaging, the blood has to travel to the point to get to help you to where you need to be. So again, if you're struggling with sadness, which is a real thing, you can do yin tong, strong, and also triple warmer 3. Again, don't do triple warmer 3 if you are pregnant. All right. So cough. Yes, so many of you all struggle with cough, and we actually have an acupressure point that you can do for cough. So let me walk you through the things that you can do for a cough. For a cough, I want you to do lung 10. Remember, the chest is mirror image just like this. So I want you to do lung 10, and I want you to acupress lung 10. And after you acupress lung 10, then I want you to acupress this. So acupress lung 10 for a few minutes, and then acupress this for a few minutes. Also, we have a sock for pain relief, and that sock also has a really good point. So the sock for the pain relief is right here, and if I get my right in my foot, so right on the back is where you can, it's pretty much on the instep, and that point right here can help you to ease a cough. So what I would do if you're struggling with a cough is that you can throughout the day do lung 10, and then after you do this for a few minutes, you can do this point. And then after you do this point at nighttime before you go to bed, I want you to acupress the instep. And I want you to do that for a few minutes, which can help you with the cough. And it can actually train the cough. Also, hot shower. Also, you can do warm milk with honey, and that can help as well. Wow, you are making me work tonight. So all good. Some other questions coming through. Let me make sure I do my best to answer questions as best as I can. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, my sock fell on the floor. Really good stuff. All right. So if you're struggling with knee pain and wrist and you have RA, definitely work with your doctor, but you can apply heating. You can actually find these patches. I haven't researched them in a little bit, but I know you can do it because I used to apply them in my clinic on the West Coast. You can get these patches, or you can soak your you can soak your wrist and your knee with Epsom salts, or you can apply these patches of ginger with your knee and your wrist. So maybe soak, or what you can do is get a warm cloth and then boil ginger tea in that warm cloth, and then take the warm cloth after it cools and then apply it on the wrist and the knee, and that can help with arthritis. And then hernia growing, I don't know how bad the hernia is. So what you can do for hernia, if it's in the growing, is as long as you're not pregnant, you can acupress the wrist as long as you're not pregnant. And again, I don't think you guys are getting 20 minutes of acupressure in. So if you're feeling discomfort, work with your medical doctor, work with your physical therapist, and I want you to do the point few minutes every couple of minutes, and then I want you to repeat every few minutes. You want you to do that. And again, don't do the hand points and the foot points if you're pregnant. Wow, you are all really good. You guys are all rolling with the questions, and I also have a bunch of questions on Instagram and both our YouTube channels. Okay, bloating. You all have no excuse for bloating and constipation. You all have no excuse. There's so many points. Okay, so what you can do for constipation and bloating, we have the AccuSocks right here, and you can actually acupress along the middle of the foot, and then right next to it is deflating the belly. So if you want to do that on your foot, you have this guide right here. It's in the top of the foot, and then right next to it towards the little toe, you can deflate the belly. And again, no hand and foot points if you're pregnant. If you're pregnant with constipation and deflating the belly, which is a real thing, I want you to acupress the cheeks like this. And then also, if you want to do the hand points, again, to mirror image that, would be, you can do large intestine 4 and then triple warmer 3. Large intestine 4, this is the viral BuzzFeed point, as well as triple warmer 3. You can do that. But I also, again, no hand points and no foot points if you're pregnant. And I also give you an option on the weight loss sock. And again, all the socks can be found in the link in the bio, and all the proceeds goes towards 2 future free clinics, one near Hyderabad, India, and another one in Washington, D.C. So I spent a long time getting these socks done, and I hope they benefit you on your self-care journey. Okay, fantastic. Okay, water retention, triple warmer 3. Also, if you are struggling with C7 and C6 vertebrae, so inflammation of the spine, turmeric tea, and then water retention, triple warmer 3, long as you're not pregnant, as long as you're not pregnant, you can't, I don't want you to do the hand points or the foot points if you are pregnant. And then C6 and C7, you can do this acupressure point. And then if you're pregnant, you can do this one. If you're not pregnant, you can do this one. So not pregnant, you can do this one for vertebrae discomfort. If you're pregnant, you can do this one, which is common to have vertebrae discomfort when you are pregnant. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so really good questions coming through on the chat. I do want to get to Instagram and both our YouTube channels. Okay, all right. So let's see. A lot of people are asking about sadness. It could be Sunday night and the Sunday night blues. So what I want you to consider doing, this is our weight loss sock. And so there's some really good points that you can do for sadness. And so right on the back of the foot, you can do right where it's actually essentially kidney 1. So you can do kidney 1 on the back of the foot. This is where the guide is on the weight loss socks, and also the back side of gallbladder 41, which is hormone balance, right? Hormone balance, and also the kidney 1 point can help with sadness. Also, if those are foot points are really powerful in releasing endorphins to help you with sadness. If you don't want to do the foot points, then you can do yin tong, and also you can do ear shen men. Remember, the ear points are really powerful. Man down. So you can do ear shen men, and also you can get these ear seeds. Again, the link in the bio, you can put the spot on here while you sleep and it could be working, and that can also help you. All right, let me go ahead and oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you're having problems with pooping there and also intestinal inflammation, try turmeric tea. Turmeric tea. Hormone imbalance for over 40. Really, again, what could be really helpful is we have hormone imbalance. We have the women's sock, and on the women's sock, it's basically gallbladder 41. And again, hand and feet points, don't do them if you're pregnant. Gallbladder 41, and on the hand for hormone imbalance is triple warmer 3. Triple warmer 3, and again, hand points you cannot do if you're pregnant. And we labeled on the socks too, not to do if you are pregnant. All right, let's go ahead and focus on YouTube and see if I can answer some questions on YouTube. And then I'm also going to focus on Instagram. All right. Hello from North Carolina, Dakota. Hello, Dakota. And then Guam. And then, oh, thank you for asking about my mom. I don't know if you all know, but my mom was ill all last year. She was in the hospital rehabilitation for 6 months. She's doing okay. Thank you for asking. It's a hard journey. I check on them a couple times a week. I do their laundry, make sure their fridge is full of groceries, and I make sure her glucose monitor is working. She's doing okay. Tough woman, but thank you for asking. And then also we have need to bird circulation, foot and ankles. Okay, all right. All right, there's a good question that's specific to men's health. I'm going to stay on after the TikTok live and Instagram live, and I answer that question, so hang tight. So we have a bunch of people on our second YouTube channel, Empirical Grace. So yes, okay, fantastic. Okay, all right, awesome. And somebody made a comment, this is voodoo medicine. It is not voodoo medicine. First of all, acupressure has been around for thousands of years. And guess who brought it into the US medical system? It was medical doctors. They wanted an alternative to narcotics. And so it was the American Medical Association that brought acupuncture into the US. All right, fantastic. Let's see. If you want a general point, that's good for circulation, you can just acupress just like this. This is a great point if you're struggling with fibromyalgia. This is just a really good overall point, so do consider doing this point. And this point, remember, the whole body is mirror image just like this, and the whole body is mirror image just like this, whole body is mirror image just like this, and the whole body is mirror image just like this. So do consider this point to help you along the way. All right, let's check out Instagram. Well, a lot of people joining us on Instagram. Thank you for joining us on Instagram. Let me try to answer a few questions, and we're going to do 2 more points on Instagram. Sorry. All right, let's see. Hang tight, everybody. Let me answer a few questions on Insta and then. Okay, so for pigmentation in the cheeks, have you tried a turmeric scrub? Maybe try a turmeric scrub. You can make your own scrub, or they're pretty economical. I do have a blog in the link tree that's called Satya Beauty, and we give some of our recommendations. I just use the turmeric scrub, and it has greatly helped me with evening out my skin. So that could be something you can do. Okay, fantastic. Then, all right, I'm going to ask you all in the chat, what do you guys want to do for the last couple of points? We have a bunch of people chatting it up on here. So let's see. All right, so as far as chronic itching back in other areas to help with dermatologists, you can try Kukui Nut Cream. Kukui Nut Cream is spelled Kukuinut, so that can be helpful. All right, and then what about the spleen? You can do spleen 4. As long as you're not pregnant, you can do spleen 4. Spleen 4 can be found right pretty much on the foot right here. Spleen 4 can be found right here, especially on the foot right here. Okay. Okay, awesome. All right, then let's go ahead and do 2 more points to help bring in the work week. And so what we're going to do, and I'm going to stay on the men's channel for a little bit after and answer questions, but okay, for your daughter that is having thinning hair, what you can do is either rosemary oil or batana oil, and then you can do 20. And you can also get a derm roller. You can get a derm roller, and after you do 20 is good for hair prevention. You can also acupress the top of the head right here, and that can also help you with hair prevention, and also acupress wherever you are balding, and that can help you as well. Fantastic. Concentration, yin tong is really powerful for concentration. So weight loss point, yeah, we just went through it. We did this for fatigue and cravings. We did this for helping with metabolism, as well as blood pressure and also blood sugar. And then we have this great weight loss sock as well. And we have a lot of great points on the weight loss shock. Again, hand and foot points do not do if you're pregnant, but this can help with tummy trouble, can help with anxiety, help with deflating the bloated belly, cortisol belly. It can also help you with back pain too. And then also there's some really good points, such as helping with sleep and hormone balance and helping with that. So these are really good points, and you can mirror image these on the hand as well. Okay. How should I use the concentration point? You can do this every hour for a few minutes, and that's what I do as well. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and do a really nice protocol to help you, relax and sleep well tonight. If you are somewhere where it's sunshine, this is going to help you get really going for today. And you guys know this point. I love this point, and it helps so much. And so much of weight loss and stress and cortisol can be helped by this point. This is the on me end point. You guys know Jack. Jack has a mastoid process right here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to find a tender spot behind the ear. And what I want you to do is I want you to acupress. Everybody put down your phones and do this protocol. This is a fantastic protocol. I'm getting super relaxed doing this. This is a fantastic protocol to help you with cravings. We all know we all struggle. Hey, Birdie, good to see you on here, love. Let me know if you have a question. Birdie is one of our subscribers. And so I stopped the live and answer questions. So foot pain, what kind of foot pain are you experiencing? Top of the foot, little pinky toe foot pain. Where on the foot are you experiencing it, darling? Let me know. So, or otherwise I'll give you a general point to do. Top pressure. Okay. So what I want you to consider doing real quick, Birdie, hang tight, is this is a great point to help you to fall asleep quickly, stay asleep, wake up well rested. Again, it's the on me end point. You can find it behind the ear on the inferior medial edge of the skull. And then Birdie is one of our subscribers. She's having top of the foot pressure pain. And again, Birdie, I know you're not pregnant because you've told me in a previous live that you're not pregnant. So Birdie, because she's not pregnant, she's going to acupress just like this. So what you're going to do, Birdie, is you're going to soak your feet in Epsom salt, and you're going to do this protocol. If you can do this protocol and soak your feet in Epsom salt tonight, it should help. So this is something you can do. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, love. You're definitely welcome. All right, fantastic. I'm going to hang back and I'm going to answer some questions on the YouTube channel. And I'm going to leave Instagram on. I got to be TikTok friendly for the kiddos. And so, I love you all. My purpose is to help all of you. I've done free clinics before. If you want to see a free clinic documentary that I've done, go to the YouTube channel under TV appearances. You'll see a documentary there. And all our proceeds, whether you're watching this on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, YouTube has a lot of great men's information. So if you're a man or have a man in your life, head on over to YouTube. If you decide to purchase the socks from us, we have women's health sock, a men's health sock. We have a weight loss sock and a clean sock. Perfect Mother's Day gift. All the proceeds go towards the free clinic. Also the malas. We have these beautiful colors on the malas. See these beautiful colors? And they come with an ornament and they help bring in, manifest what you desire. They're handmade and they come and blessed from India. And also our books. We have a weight loss book, a men's health book, and also a women's health book. They're digital products. And know that everything is going towards a free clinic. It's my dream to open up a sustainable long-term free clinic. And I hope to do it next year. We'll do it. I've done it once before, so we'll do it again. All right, hang back and I'm going to join YouTube and answer questions. All right, love you all on TikTok. Join me on the main YouTube channel or a second YouTube channel. Bye. All right, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to grab the men's health sock since we're on the men's channel and there's a lot of good questions coming in here. And somebody asked knee to blood circulation, ankle, knees, and scrotum, penis, kidneys, back and jaw, heart, and blood and brain. Wow. So this is a really good protocol that you can do. I'm going to explain on the foot since it's hard for me to show you my foot on here. Which we'll figure out a way to do that. So for this person who asked the question, let's see, it is Malcolm. Malcolm, sorry, this screen is kind of font. As long as Malcolm, I'm thinking you go by the pronoun he or him. So as long as you're not pregnant, I want you to acupress the knees. I want you to acupress the knees by acupressing just like this. I'm going to acupress the knees, and after you acupress the knees, I want you to acupress the top of the foot. And then after you do the top of the foot, I want you to also acupress the back side of the foot. And that will get so many things for you. So I want you to consider doing that. Malcolm, again, we're going to acupress the ankles. And then after we acupress the ankles, we're going to go ahead and acupress the top of the foot. And after we acupress the top of the foot, we're going to acupress the bottom of the foot. Again, if women are watching this channel, again, hand and foot points, ankle and wrist points, we do not do if we are pregnant. All right, good question. Let's see. Okay, we answered the top of the foot pain. So for sciatica, so top of the foot pain, as long as you're not pregnant, you can acupress this protocol for the top of the foot pain, and you can also soak your feet in Epsom salt. So soak your feet in Epsom salt and then acupress the top of the foot for the top of the hands, just like this. And again, if you're pregnant, do not do this protocol. And again, you try to do your best to get 20 minutes of acupressure in. If you're really struggling with something, I want you to do a few minutes every, oh my gosh, thank you so much for the donation. It goes towards the free clinic. Wow, thank you so much for the donation. Totally goes through the free clinic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So again, top, I don't know where I was. So top of the foot pain, as long as you're not pregnant, you can acupress like this and soak your feet in. And again, I don't think you guys are getting enough acupressure. I can tell by the comments. I want you to pick a few points, do them throughout the day. If you're really struggling with something, I want you to do the point for a few minutes, take a break for 20 minutes and keep doing it. And that can help so much. Protocol for sciatica, yes. So there's a couple protocols for sciatica. So ladies, if you're happening to watch this channel and you're pregnant, which it can happen, is I want you to do this protocol down the midline of the face. I want you to do this protocol down the midline of the face. And then if you're not pregnant, you can do a couple of different points. You can do acupressing small intestine 3, 4, 5, which represents the spine. You can acupress large intestine 4, which also represents the spine. You can do each of this for a few minutes each. And then also we have a pain sock. The pain sock has really good description over sciatica. So what you can do if you end up doing the pain sock is you can, again, ladies, don't do the feet points if you're pregnant. You can acupress the ankle. And then after you acupress the ankle, you can also acupress the side of the foot. And this can really help with sciatica. So again, we'll go through sciatica one more time because it's really common. Is I want you, if you're pregnant, to do the midline of the face. If you're not pregnant, you like hand points, you can do large intestine 4 and you can do small intestine 3, 4, 5. And then if you like foot points, what you can do is you can massage the ankle, and it's written here for sciatica right here. And then also on the side of the foot, you can acupress. Again, no hand, wrist, foot points, or ankle points if you're pregnant. So these are the pain AccuSocks, and they can be helpful. Okay, fantastic. Let's see, any good resources to learn in depth about how acupuncture works? Yeah, I spent a couple of years writing these books. So if you go to the link in the link tree, you can, they're digital products. They can, these are my best points for acupuncture. There's a women's health book, a men's health book, and a weight loss book. So the books and also the acupressure socks are also a really good guide as well. So there's a men's health acupressure socks. There's also a weight loss sock. There's also a women's sock, and there's also a pain sock. And we also have another sock on skin and hair, but that's that'll be coming tomorrow. I didn't get it from the mail yet. So fantastic. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, fantastic. So let's see. Any questions on Instagram? Let me make sure. Otherwise, I will, if I have a little energy, I'll do a live tonight later. Otherwise, I'll do a live tomorrow. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So a couple questions on Instagram. Somebody's asking about migraines. And so on the pain sock, we actually have a really good protocol for migraines. So again, you can't do this point if you're pregnant. I'll show you a point you can do if you're pregnant. But you want to do, again, calm the headaches and migraines. So you want to do liver 3-point right here. And you can do it bilaterally. So you can acupress. This is the liver 3-point for calming the headaches and also migraines. So you can't do this if you're pregnant. That can help with headaches and migraines. Also, if you are pregnant, what you can do is you can do this acupressure point right here. This can help with migraines, and it also can help you with sinusitis, migraines, and headaches. Also, you can cuff the ears and acupress like this, and that can also help with migraines. And these are safe to do. These 2 points, the circling the eyes, and also this is safe to do if you're pregnant. And then there was another question, what's the foot heel pain? What you can do for heel pain is, where's my foot? And then here's a ball. What you can do for heel pain is you can acupress the heel, and that will bring fascia to the foot. So you can acupress the heel, and that will bring fascia to the foot. You, again, get 20 minutes of acupressure in. You guys are not getting enough acupressure in. And then also for the foot pain, what you can do is, as long as you're not pregnant, you can acupress just like this and soak your feet in Epsom salt. You can acupress just like this. As long as you're not pregnant, you can do this and soak your feet in Epsom salt, and that can help. And if you put ginger in your Epsom salt, that can help even more. All right, fantastic. That was really great, everybody. So again, thank you for all the support. Join us on YouTube. There's a men's health channel, Empirical Grace, and Empirical Grace Weight Loss and Fertility for those of you who are struggling on the weight loss journey and fertility. Also, we have our socks, all these socks. We have our books, and we also have our malas. And so just know that my goal is to educate, and if I can help all of you on your journey, or makes me most happy. And I hope to open doors on the free clinic, and I hope all of you come and visit me at the free clinic in the coming years. All right, love you all. I'll be back on here later tonight, if not definitely tomorrow. Talk to you soon. Bye.